Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we are doing another Monster High unboxing. We are doing Jinafire Long. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for her. She is the newest core doll that they have put out, and I'm obsessed. I think she is so gorgeous. Her pieces look incredible. Her face, just all of it. Everything about her looks amazing. And before we really get into it, this video is not for children. I do not make videos for children. This is for adult collectors. Thank you so much, YouTube. Moving on, you'll see that her box is the same signature box that all of the core dolls have. And we've got this gorge art of Jenna down here with Drac and Claudine. I love the golds and greens that they have down here. Oh, she is so beautiful. And then on this side, you have her symbols. I love that one of them is just her dog's head. And one of them is her shoes. That's so funny. And then on the back, you have the artwork of the other core refresh ghouls, minus Cleo, it looks like. And this gorgeous full body art of Jinafire. Oh my god. She is so beautiful. It's so funny. She looks shorter. Like in this artwork, she looks shorter than her actual doll does, which I kind of like. Because y'all know I prefer the tall ghoul. Y'all know I love the tall ghouls, and seeing them just tower over the other dolls on the shelf, I love so much. And then we've got her read-up right here. So her monster type is Daydreaming Dragon. Her monster must-haves are a Sketchpad and Fanghai yogurt drink. And then her monster pet is Cloudy Yun Yun. Cute! Huh, I wonder if Cloudy, not Cloudy. Obviously, there's no spirit named Cloudy. Oh my god. I wonder if Yun Yun is like a type of spirit. Jesus Christ. Okay. She's, based on the Chinese dragon. So I was like, oh, maybe the Yun Yun is like a Chinese spirit or something. Yeah, Cloudy. Yeah, I'll just go summon a Cloudy. Okay, sorry, I make myself laugh. Oh god, okay, let's open her. Oh no, when did I shift my camera? Okay, but yeah, let's open her. Oh god. I love this tab packaging, because I don't have to deal with tape. Now, I do hate that it's so much plastic. Like, we could absolutely reduce the amount of plastic used in these. I will give... Jesus. I will give some of G1 their flowers for that they're... I mean, I don't know about later releases, but I know the earlier releases, like, their boxes were more cardboard than they were plastic. So I definitely will give them props for that, because I do hate how much plastic is involved with doll packaging now. And not just, like, on the inside here, on the outside as well, like, that whole front piece being, like, just a big plastic shell. Don't love that. Alright, so while I get all her T-ties cut... This has nothing to do with dolls. So if you don't care, that's so valid, because I understand. I've been wanting to get more into horror games, because, like, I love Dead by Daylight. Also, if you play Dead by Daylight, I'd love to play with you. Like, I would absolutely, like, love to be in a round with you. That would be so fun. I'm not, like, or I wasn't a big gamer until the last few months. I bought a PS5. The place I used to work... They would buy in used consoles and then sell them. Like, they would fix them up a little bit and then sell them. And I bought a PS5. So I've been more into gaming in the last few months. Anyway, so if you like Dead by Daylight, let me know, because I love Dead by Daylight. I play Fortnite sometimes. And I recently started playing Resident Evil 2, the remake. And it's been scaring the crap out of me. So yeah, I've been playing those and Infinity Nikki. Cozy game. Love it so much. Anyway, okay, let's get back to the doll. So she is free of her T-tie Parisian. I'm going to put her on this stand. Now, these dolls do not come with stands. I feel like I don't really need to say that in every Monster High unboxing, but I don't want anyone, like, if this is the first video they've ever watched of Monster High G3, which is crazy, but if it is, like, I don't want anyone to think that these come with stands, because they do not. These are stands that I get on AliExpress. They're pretty cheap on there. You can buy in bulk and get a bunch of them. So that's what I do for Monster High. And yeah, let's get into her. So starting with her hair, as always, she has a really interesting blend of hair. So it's a dark reddish purple, black, and then a lighter, like, lilac-y purple. And the lilac-y purple is only rooted here at the front hairline, and then she does have some mint color rooted along the base of her head. It is so pretty. I love this mint color. Honestly, this hair blend in general is just so gorgeous. And she does have the top hair from her part line sort of pulled down and then twisted into this. It seems like it's not as tight as it's supposed to be, and this hair isn't as like tight as it's supposed to be, because I don't think it's should be floating like that. I think it's supposed to be flat. So it just like wasn't tightened enough. But I think that would be rather easy to sort of fix. Like if you undo this band and then just like twist the top parts here tighter, it would probably fix that. And the rest of the hair is just in a fall. I don't think it's supposed to have any sort of curl to it. I mean, maybe a little bit. You can see a little bit of texturing here at the bottom. But it's mostly just falling down. It's very messy. Like the box hair is really box hairing because it's messy. And there is significant wax in it. It feels disgusting. Like, it probably wouldn't be so bad if they hadn't put so much wax in it. But, yeah. Down to her face, it is beautiful. And I guess I should have mentioned it by now, but her skin tone this generation, instead of being totally gold this generation, she does have a sort of minty color to her skin. And then her hands and legs are gold, as well as her ears and her tail. I'm going to be honest, I much prefer this. I like the skin color a lot. The way it contrasts with the purple, gold, and red in her design is just so beautiful. Like, they really, like, the color story here is really giving. It's so good. She has black eyebrows that almost have, like, a touch of a green tint, but I imagine that's coming from the skin behind it. But yeah, they're just very basic black brows. I think they look good. Her eye makeup is so interesting. It's, like, layered. There is a light purple all around her eye, and then an orangish red and a yellow that's smoked out above the red. Almost like sunset-y. It looks very pretty. And then on her under eye, she has this green and yellow cloud detail. Oh my god, it looks like a painting. I mean, I know that's the inspiration behind it. I mean, it's so obvious that that's the inspiration, but like, wow. Like, that is beautiful. That level of detail is so cool to see on these dolls. And her eyes are brown with a little bit of gray and yellow right around the iris. And you can see that her eye shine is a lightning bolt. That's so cool. Because if I remember correctly, Chinese dragons are supposed to have like control over the elements. Is that right? So it's really neat that one of them is a lightning bolt. Oh, she's so beautiful. She does have a very bright, bold red lip with white fangs coming from her lower jaw. Her lips are so big. I'm shocked at how full they are. Because for some reason, G3 just, like, doesn't always match, like, their lip molds. And it's so odd because some of these characters should have such, like, fuller lips. So it's really nice to see them putting that to work on Jinafire. I almost wish the red was a little bit darker. And I will say it does match her, like, earring right here perfectly. But I kind of want it to match the jacket a little bit more. Like, if it had been just a touch darker, a touch smokier, I think it could have matched even more, but I do like this color, to be clear. I think it's a great color choice. It isn't one of those like crazy out of the left field like pinks that they do all the time. And I feel like we need to give a moment to these ears. They are incredible. She has these gold ears. They are put on after the head is molded, so these ears are technically separate pieces, and I have definitely seen some people take them out and like chrome them with gold paint if you wanted to. I've seen people do that with her hands, her legs, her tail, and her ears, and I think it's so cool. I think I'm gonna get a second Jinafire and do that just because it looks so like opulent, and I feel like that's sort of Jinafire's thing, is this like opulence. Ugh. Anyway, and her earrings are also incredible. On her left ear, she has these two jade hoops, and then on her right here, I'm not sure what this is. I know that it is a like cultural thing. Is it like a wind chime? It feels like the equivalent of a wind chime. So if you know, please let me know. But it's so pretty, and I do love the red color. This like interlocking floral design is so beautiful, and the sculpt of the ears is just incredible. Like, even the sculpting of the ears having that almost cloud-like design is so cool. And she does have a tail. It looks very similar to her tail in G1. I'm curious if that was like really intentional. It's got very similar sculpting with this almost insect-like scale designing all the way down with a green like tail fin. It's so pretty. Is this the exact tail? I don't have a G1 Jinafire, so I don't know for sure. And y'all know I'm not like a G1 historian, so I don't I don't know all this. But like, is this literally the exact tail? I'd be so curious to know. All right, and moving down to her top. So she does have a red satin jacket on with gold stitching along the lapel and this like structured bodice piece. And she has a brooch on this side. It is a big gold dragon. It is beautiful. The sculpt work is amazing. Like, look at all the detail they have on that little itty bitty item. That is so cool. It looks bigger on the screen, obviously, because I'm up close, but like in person, this is so small and it's so cool. I love all the detailing they've got on these small pieces that they've given her. And along each cuff of the jacket sleeve, there is a gold ribbon. It's like weirdly cracking or something a bit, which I imagine is just part of the structure of the ribbon itself. It's probably a little bit see-through and you're just seeing the red underneath, but that's okay. It's a very nice piece. It's fitted very well. It matches her arm length perfectly. Like, this is a great jacket. And I want to show the hands real quick. Look at these hands. She has those golden claw-like caps on her fingers, the scale detailing on the hand, as well as that like cloud molding again. Wow. Just wow. What does the underside of the hand look like? Okay. Like, this is crazy. The detailing on these hands is like crazy. I'm sorry. It just is. Like, that's crazy. It's so cool. And I don't have to take the jacket off to show you the top underneath, so I'll just show you like this. She's wearing what I'm going to call a tank top because I don't know the name for it, but it looks like a tank top to me with a black background and these printed on metallic purple clouds. Gorgeous. And the top has these two red ribbons that come around and attach in the back. They don't tie, thankfully. They look like they would, but they don't, which is good for me because I can't tie and untie the tiny little ribbons like that very well because I got big old fingers. And she has on a jade necklace. I almost called them like pearls, but they're made out of jade, so obviously they're not pearls. But like, look at that. These jade beads. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh god, the hair looks so crazy in the background. I'm sorry it looks so bad. I can't do anything about that right now. But down to her bottoms. So she has on a red belt with gold detailing here at the front. It has two chains hanging down and this big buckle piece. They're all painted gold. The paint is also a little bit see-through and maybe the paint job wasn't applied super well. That's really not a big deal to me. Like, I think it's fine. Honestly, with the quality and design elements we're getting on every other piece of her, I'm not mad about the fact that the paint was just like a little bit misdone here. And it's something so easy you could fix yourself if you wanted to. So I'm not going to be mad about that on a $25 doll, you know? And underneath the belt, okay, so her tail is holding the belt down. But since I have to take it off to wash her later anyway. And you can see underneath she has on a purple high-waisted skirt. So I know you can't see it because the top is covering it, but the skirt comes up to about here, like almost to where her chest joint is. And it's so beautiful. Like I said, it's this purple color and it has all of these design elements on it. It's so cool. Like, you can see clouds, you can see dragons, waves. Like, it is so cool. Like, look at all of that. It has it all the way around the fabric. This is so cool. It very much reminds me of Lily Chang's clothes, where this fabric, like, I know this fabric is more difficult to make than regular, so it is so cool to see that on a play line. Like, this is crazy. Oh, and the skirt is pleated. I didn't mention that, but, like, this is crazy. It's crazy how cool this is. They really did Jinafire right, I think. And we're going to go over her legs just before we get to her shoes. So you can see her upper legs are the mint color, and they have painted some gold scales here above the knee. And her lower legs are scaled and are cast in gold. Very cool. And I think the scaling goes all the way down to the toes. This is so incredible. And finally, down to these ridiculously cool shoes. So, like, look at that. They are mid-calf black boots with gold soles and heels, and then there's a painted dragon on the like outside of each boot, and on the inside, you can see that there is another dragon in there. It's just not painted, but like, look at that. I'll go back to the painted one in a second. Just like all of that texturing is so good. You can see the clouds down here near the sole, and then the dragon smoke. Oh my, like, that's incredible. That is so incredible. And for the painted dragons, it starts at like a lighter purple, goes down into more of an indigo-y purple, and then into a metallic green, which is so cool. Look at this. And they do have a pointy upturned toe. I think that's sort of a nod back to like ancient Chinese culture. I am not I'm not Chinese, and I don't know much about Chinese culture. So unfortunately, I don't have like the cultural reference point for this stuff, but I can still appreciate it and be in awe of it. Because like truly, I am in awe of these shoes. I mean, I'm in awe of this doll, and I'm in awe nope. I'm in awe of this doll in general. Like, it's ridiculous how much detail and love they clearly put into this character. It's just so good. Oh, and I forgot, I did forget to mention they have these sort of they have these like tassel-y chime things tied around the top of the shoe as well. They're not real, they're cast in the plastic, but like, oh, they're so good. And I do want to look at the sole and the heel for just a second. You can see that cloud texturing again on the sole, and I think the heel is a dragon as well. I can't super tell. Yeah, I think it's a dragon. It's like a dragon sort of wrapping itself around the heel. Oh yeah, you can see a little face there. And then the smoke coming out of it. That's crazy. That's so cool. Oh my god. Is there anything on the... Oh, just the cloud texture. Oh, it's even on the heel. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I think I'm going to be done gushing about these shoes now, and we can move on to her extra accessories. Okay, so we've got her sunglasses. They are inspired by that sort of cloudy, dragony, smoky thing again. They're cast in a see-through light purple, and they do have some drips coming down. So cool. Ah, I love this. See how they look on her. Okay. You know what? I don't hate that. I think they're cute. I think they go with everything. So I love to see it. She comes with a rack, I'm guessing, to hang her jacket on when you're not using it. And it's the same like Monster High rack we've gotten with the Hisfits 3-pack. And I feel like there was another character that came with a rack, but I can't remember it now. Was it Deuce? That's not important. If y'all know off the top of your head, let me know. And y'all know I love a beverage for my dolls. So she comes with her yogurt drink, and it's got a red dragon on it with a red lid. And does the lid come off? Yes. Love. She has a small mannequin with a dragon's tail. It is so cute. And the skullet is the stand. You can see. I mean, it's a little warped, but like, this is so cute. What if she's a doll collector and this is her making clothes for her little dolls? That would be so cool. Because, like, you know how we've gotten mannequins for some of the other brands? Like, we've got one from Rainbow High. We've got one from LOLOMG. I'm pretty sure we've gotten one from Bratz. Like, that would be kind of cool if she was a doll collector, too, and she was making clothes for them. We've got her sketchbook and pencil. So you can see the sketchbook is in a purple color, and it shows her sketching her jacket and her brooch, as well as the jade bangle she comes with. So cool. And it does have a hole for her to hold it. And her pencil is cast in jade as well with a finger hole. And you can see it's got Cloudy as the little topper. That's so cute. The sculpting on this piece is really cool. She comes with 2 bracelets that you can put on her. One of them is a jade bead bracelet that matches her necklace. And then the other is the bangle we just saw her sculpting in her notepad. And the sculpting on this is really cool. We have her eye coffin. It's cast in sort of a lilac-y purple. And you can see it's got clouds on the case and then a dragon that's wrapping around to the front. Love. Her pet, Cloudy. He's like a gold cloud dog thing with a red hood that's like on top of his head here, and yellow and green eyes. I like that you can see his little paws underneath. That's so fun. Although I am kind of tired of the dogs as pets thing. Like, these characters have so many different, like, there's so much variety of pets that they can have. So I just want something other than, like, a dog as this and a cat as this, you know? I loved that Spectra came with, like, a ferret. I don't know if it's a ferret or not. Like, her coming with a ferret, Abby coming with a, like, woolly mammoth, Laguna coming with a piranha. Well, Neptuna, I think it's supposed to be a piranha, but she does not come anywhere close to it. So yeah, I want something different. Unless these spirits, the Yun Yun spirits, I'm gonna assume that's what they're supposed to be. Unless they are like dog-like spirits, I feel like we could have gotten a different animal, you know? Especially because like with an ancient spirit, I feel like it could be anything. But if it is like a dog-esque looking spirit, then I'll eat my words. And finally, her backpack. It is so cool. It is also cast in this jade colored plastic. It looks like it's like it's a sack style backpack, and it's so cool. It has so many interesting molded details. It's got a dragon head knocker here on it. This fire motif coming out of the dragon's nose. The cloud molding here at the bottom once again. And yeah, it's just really incredible. And then the straps are these gold braided ropes or chain. I can't really tell. It looks more like braided rope to me. But like, this is so cool. And it opens in the middle, I think. Yeah, it opens like that. It looks like you could fit quite a bit in there. If you cut down these pegs, you could probably fit a lot more. All right, and that is absolutely everything that G3 Jinafire comes with. She is incredible. Like, I don't think I have anything negative to say about her. I've definitely seen some where the faces were kind of wonky, so if you go to buy her, definitely just, like, be aware of that and look for the best one. Luckily, I found a perfect one, like, at the front of the shelf, so I didn't have to look through them, but wow, she is so good. She retails for $25, just like the rest of the signature dolls, and quite frankly, I think the quality level on her is higher than several of our previous signature dolls, because like I know this fabric isn't cheap to make, and I'm sure this metallic applique is also not cheap to make, as well as making new hand molds, new leg molds, new ear molds, like this tail. Yeah, she's incredible. Let me know down below what you think of her. I don't really have anything else to say. Like, I've gushed about her for however long the edited version of this video is going to be. I'm obsessed. I think she's incredible, and I really, really hope we see her again soon, because I think she is a star in this generation. Like, I truly think I want her to get the same love that the other new signature characters are getting. And yeah, I hope to see her again soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, or do none of them. Just happy or interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, it helps out my channel, and I will be in love with you. And we can go be dragons. You know how some people play mermaids in the pool? We're going to play dragons in the sky. How about that? How about that? Thank you all so much for watching. I try to put out new videos every single Monday, so I'll see you in the next one. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.